Guys, Pastor Abram here, and I'm going to show you how you can begin to sleeve these in your binders. These are the brand new silver and gold. I opened a couple of packs already. I think I've opened about 5 or so packs, and I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to go ahead and put these in binders. If you have a binder, if you've made your own binder, which is super easy, by the way, you can go to pretty much any store, any Walmart, Target, Hobby Lobby I know has stuff. Go to Amazon. Amazon probably you can get the cheapest stuff to get started, even if you don't have your own BGMC pack. I'm putting these because this is, hold on, let me grab a pack from over here in the box. Since the silver and gold pack has Grandpa Buddy, sorry I shook the camera there a little bit. Since it has Grandpa Buddy, I'm putting it in the very first binder I got, the Grandpa Buddy binder. All right, so this, you don't have to have a BGMC specific binder to get started. Go to any store, Walmart, Target, Amazon, Hobby Lobby. You can get these. They're just look for, go to the card game section, look for binders, look for sheets like this, and you can get them pretty much anywhere. Okay, so what we're going to do, these are cards that are going to go in. These are going to go into a different binder. These are already duplicates that I have. And so I'm going to put those over there. But these, first, before we even, let me just put this over here for a second. Before we even get going, let's just set these into their categories. So we got character here. We got a field event. We got a versatile card. Okay, this is going to help us organize. Power up, change of plans, disaster, versatile, change of plans, super action, field event, disaster. Oh no, I put the field act, I put that there. So there we go. Versatile, power up, booster card, disaster, versatile card, power up, change of plans, super action, booster card. By the way, I just saw a post in the Facebook group. The BGMC app is still online. They're editing a few things. There's a few things that they're going to edit, like this card here is technically not in the app yet. They missed it, but it'll be updated soon. They'll have it fixed. But what they said was the BGMC app is actually going to be on the iOS, Apple, iTunes store, the App Store, very, very soon. They're waiting for it. That's been submitted. They're waiting for Apple to verify it and to approve it, and then it'll be on iOS. So if you have an iPhone, which I have, you'll be able to get an actual BGMC card game app for tracking your cards. Okay, so we got character, field event, booster, character, super action, character, oh, I dropped a card, change of plan, booster, and booster. Okay, so what did I drop? A versatile card and a versatile and power up. Okay, so I think they probably start, I'm going to assume, with characters. So let's look through here and find the lowest card. Number 3. Oh, no, field event. That's number 3. Okay, so they must start with field events here. So let's go field events, 3, 4, 2, 5. Okay, so those are the first ones. So I'm going to put those face down over on the binder. Then I'm going to assume they're going to go characters. So we got 14, 16, 19, 17, 18. 17, 18. Oh, I'm out of frame. Sorry, guys. Out of frame. 17, 18, 19, 20, 24, 25, 26. Okay, so those are now in order. Okay, so 60. Oh, I hit the camera. 60, 80, 81, 100. So these are going to be near the end. Those are going to be for them. 40s. Oops, I hit the camera again. I'm sorry, guys. I'm wearing a hat. Let me take the hat off so I don't hit the camera every time. 60s. So maybe these guys next. Okay. So let's look at these guys here. 46, 59, 57, 53, 54. So that should be 47, 53, 54, 57, 59. Okay. So then 80, 100. So these go before those. 60. So these must go next. Okay, so we got 63, 64, and 70. Those are in order. We got these before those. So we have 81, 82, 79, and 80. So those are all in order now. Set those there. Power-ups, 85, 86, 90, and 89. So this goes there. Those should be in order, 85, 86, 89, 90. Versatile, 100, 101, 99 goes to the front. 97 goes to the front. 98 goes split the difference. So those are there, okay. So we'll set those there. Last section, we got 100, 110, 111, 113, and 104. So that's up at the front. Okay, so now these should all be in sequential order. Okay, so I find this is the easiest way to do it. Put the cards in sequential order, have them ready to go so you can just walk through, and then I'll show you what I will do. Let me give you some examples from Gen 0. It really doesn't actually. That's Gen 0 is not a good example because they don't have card numbers. Let me see. Rise of Revival here. Okay, so those are proxy cards. Why am I missing a card? Why am I missing a card? Hold on. I don't like this. I'm missing the second card? Oh, you know why? I know why. Because there was a problem with that card. It was chipped up on the side, so I took it out to see if I could replace it with a different Israel. Here we go. Or maybe I used Israel in a video and I just never put it back. I can't remember. Sorry, I keep hitting the camera, guys. My bad. Okay, so you'll see here. I have a whole video on this. Maybe it's this one that needs to get replaced. Oh, look at that, guys. Look at that big old chip in there. Let's replace it. I'm pulling my trading binder behind the camera here and replacing it. So you can see sequential order. It'll show you 0, 1, 0, 2, 0, 3, 0, 4. That's how we're going to do it here in this binder. Okay, so I have Gen 0 in this binder as well. It's not complete. I think I'm missing 30 cards from Gen 0. So I'm just going to go behind it. I've used these. These are awesome. They're little sticky tabs. I get some of them from Mr. Pen online. I think these ones are just the Post-it note brand, but kind of used it. I used to use them to separate the different card categories, but I don't really use them. Now I'm just using it to separate Gen 0 and then Silver and Gold. So what we're going to do is grab this. So this is going to start our brand new set, okay, for our collecting purposes. This is going to be 001. This card here. You can see it says 002. All right, should be able to see that. 002. We're going to take it and sleeve it right in there. Okay. 003. We're going to sleeve it there. 004. Right there. So we're missing the first card in the set. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We have 2, 3, and 4. That's number 5. So this is hole 5 here. Okay. And now it looks like we're missing several cards. This is card number 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So if you can count by fours, you have 4, 8, 12, and then 16. So you should be able to jump around somewhat quickly if you know how to jump around like that. So we're now jumping to card 14. So this is 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay. Simple trick with these 4 card binders. Even cards should always be in the right sleeve. So this should be 14, 16, 13, 15, okay? So if you do that, if you ever look and you have an odd card on the right, you've slipped up somewhere, you got to go and rearrange. So we got, 14 here. We have 16, so we're going to jump down to the even card below it, 16. 17 is right across from it. Sequentially, that's next. And notice what they've done is this is the same card, but this is the hollow. I do need to make a correction. Okay, so let me pull out a card really quick. I said in my very first video when I was looking at these that they changed something, and it's not actually true. They didn't really change it. They just slightly modified what they were doing. And I'm sorry you guys can't see my face in this video. That's kind of a bummer for you. I know that the videos where you get to see their face is a little bit more enjoyable. Okay, so I said that this Dan and Louie card, I just noticed that the background really popped because Louie is matte. He's not holographic. He's not shiny, right? You can kind of see he doesn't glimmer like the rest of the card does. And I thought that that was similar to these, and these just looked, the whole thing looked shiny. And I always thought that the whole card was shiny. It's technically not true. The subject is matte, but you can see the gloss on these cards. This is so much more shiny than this, and it just made it look subtle. And I think that's why I always thought the whole card was shiny, because the backgrounds were high contrast. If you look at all of the cards from that era, from the Rise of Revival pack, all of the holo cards, I'll pull out 3 of the character cards, they're just high contrast cards. You can really see those pop. The backgrounds are just high contrast, whereas that is a little bit more subtle. And that's why I misspoke and said that. But I wanted to make that clear. I did misspeak. They had done that in the past. I think they just pulled it back on the holo in the background, and it made it a little bit more subtle. And for me, I think it just made it look, not necessarily, it made it give it some depth to me. And I think that with that depth, this is 19, so this will be right next to it. With that depth, it made it, this is 20. It made it, it just seemed intentional. I don't know if that's the right word, but that's the word I'm going to go with today. So you can see, I like that they brought this back from Champions and Disasters, where they put both of the cards, the holo and the non-holo, right next to each other. Instead of what I had to do in Rise of Revival, is now that I can go back actually and do this, but with Rise of Revival, what I had done was I had put the holo card in front because they were technically the same number. You can see that they're both, this one is both 27. So now I can go back, now that I have them all, and give them their own separate pouch. But when I was first starting to put Rise of Revival together, I kind of just put them together because they had that same call number. Okay, so we're at 20. We got to get going here, guys. It's going to be another long video. 21, 22, 23, 24. So Mucho Macho is 24. Then we got Plunger Lad, 25. And then the non-holo Plunger Lad will be right behind him at 26 then. 26, yep, 26. Okay, now we're going to jump a little bit because I'm missing a lot of characters, it looks like. So 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47. Okay, so we got the first booster card here at 47. We're going to flip that there. 53, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53. Okay. Lookout Scope, 54, 55, 56, 57 for Golden Pocket Watch. And then 59, drop below. 60, 61, 62, 63. We're going to start now Super Actions. Okay. 63, 64 right next to it. 24-hour live stream is 70. So we got 75, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 70. I'm going a little fast. If you can't go that fast, don't worry. You'll figure it out as you keep going through. And as your binder fills up, it'll be a lot easier to navigate. But yeah, this is the end of Super Action. So now we're going to go to 79, starting Change of Plans. So this is 70, 72, 74, 76, 78. So this is now 79. Make sure I did that right. 71, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. 80. So I've noticed there's no resources in this. So the expansion pack, there's no resources. Okay. So 81. So as we get to the end of the numbers here. Oh, that's weird. Okay, I got some upside down sleeves here. All right. Put those over. like I got some up to that. Somehow they must have fallen out, got put in upside down. Okay, so we were at 80, 81, 82. All right, now we're in the power-ups, 85, so 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89. We got 90. So as I said in the last video, you can kind of see where I have a lot of blanks. It seems as though the way that these cards are produced, BGMC has the way that they're manufactured. It seems as though if you get a box, you work your way almost sequentially. You can kind of see that there's a lot of stuff filled in because of the packs. I opened about 5 packs and they were all in the same spot, it looks like. And they kind of mix through the sequence. And you can see there's a bunch of big gaps, right? There's like 10 cards that I'm missing, 15 cards that I'm missing. And then all of a sudden you have back-to-backs, right? And then you get cards like this, where you get 4 back-to-back. And you get, so 4 packs I opened, seems like they just worked their way down, right? Obviously I skipped a couple there, but right here, right? So these change of plans, it looks like I worked my way through those 4 packs that I opened. So just so you know, if you bought a whole box, you should be close to getting a full set. But if you're pulling random packs, maybe from church, you might have to know that it might take a while to get through all the cards. Okay, so now it looks like we're at 97 for versatile. So this was 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97. 98's here then. 99. And 100. And hey guys, be careful, as kids especially, be careful when you're putting these in. You don't want to chip up the corners. You got to kind of be slightly careful when you're putting these in. You don't want to just force it in super, super roughly. You want to try to make sure. What I do is, let me show you, let me do it on the next one. So that's 101. Now we're jumping to 104. So it's right here, 2, 3, 4. So what I do is I usually will peel down. You can kind of see it crinkle there. I'll peel that down so that way there's a little bit of a gap. You're probably not going to be able to pick up on it in the video, but there's a little bit of a gap usually. You can peel it. If you want to, you can fully open it and then slide the corner in, not on the corner of the sleeve, because then you're going to put friction on the edge of your card. So just slide it in and then slide it in loosely like that. You want to be really nice and gentle with these because if you're trading later on, maybe you're starting to fill up your pack and you got a whole bunch of extra cards. Like these are all duplicates already, so I'm going to put those away. But if you're trading later on and your card's all beat up, someone's not going to want to trade that card because it's going to be all beat up. Let's say you have a super rare card, right? Or maybe you have just a nice card like this Winnie the World that's hollow, right? But the edges are all beat up and your card, hold on, I give some of my cards to my kids. Let me see if I can find one. Where is it at here? Let's see. Oh, they're over on my desk. So, I mean, obviously this is a bit of an exaggeration, but if your card looks like this, guys, nobody's going to want to trade you for it, right? So let's say you had the hollow or a mystery card, but it looked like this, nobody's going to trade you for it because they're not going to want it. Unless they're just being really, really nice. But 104, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So that's 1010, and we're coming to the end here. So make sure to keep your cards nice. Keep them in the binders so that they stay really still. Okay, so in the app right now, this is not listed as a hollow. So unless the app is wrong, I don't know. I'm assuming that this is a hollow, and this is 113 out of 114. So this goes right here because this is 111, 112, 113. So I'm assuming that this card is also maybe hollow. I don't know that for sure, but it didn't list it in the app when I looked at it last night, that locust swarm was hollow. So I don't know, unless it's just a fluke or something, which I don't think it would be a fluke. But there you go. You can start to see over the next few videos, I'll add some more in, but you can see I got a lot of work to do still. But that's how you sleeve up a binder if you're putting your cards in a binder for the first time. I like to do it sequentially so you can jump around and see they're organized by the categories of the cards. So you got your field events, you got your characters. It looks like you got boosters next. You got super action cards, change of plans, versatile types, and then it looks like you got your disasters. Okay, so that seems to be the silver and gold expansion set for now. So that's how you do it, guys. Hey, I'll be opening up some more packs. Until next time, guys, peace.